Good morning. Yes, we have sunshine. And from what I can see on our weather, on my weather app, good morning, good morning, good morning, on my weather app is tomorrow's supposed to be cloudy. No rain, just cloudy. And then we're supposed to have sunshine for like the next 10 days, which makes my heart so happy. We've had 12 days of rain here, 12 days of rain, which I'm really not complaining, but maybe I'm complaining a little. But I'm so thankful because it could be so much worse. I'm just thinking about those states that have been totally devastated by that hurricane. But yeah, anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Glad you can join me. Hey, today I'm going to show you, share with you the October monthly Creative Escape. Now, registration for this does not open until the 5th, but because that is, I think the 5th is Saturday, right? Yeah, I will do a reminder on then when the registration is open, but I'm not going to be doing it live on Saturdays, so I wanted to show it to you today. Just a few housekeeping items. It is October, as of course you know, and so the specials for October is the kit collection. Our kits are really cool. We have a ton of them. I do show them. I have 2 new ones coming. They release two a month. So the October ones are coming, but check out the kit collection. I will post a link after I'm done here so you can check them out. But some of them are up to 30% off this month only. So the kits are on sale. And we have some really cool ones coming out, and I think they get better every month. So yep, that's what's happening. And then the starter kit special. I always say people join my team for 2 reasons, either to save money or to make money. And so the kit special is on sale, and you get $155 worth of product for $99 plus tax. Shipping is free. So it's $155 of anything that you want. You choose your own products. That's a lot different. When I joined 29.5 years ago, you just got the standard kit. You didn't get to choose. But yeah, you get to choose what you want. So you can join my amazing team of demonstrators. We do a lot of things together. We just had a big demo weekend last weekend in person, and it was pretty amazing, if I must say so myself. Yep, and we just plan events all the time. Virtual and in person. And thanks for sharing. Good morning. Oh, you guys are popping on bright and early this morning. I'm glad. I did switch my days about a week ago, and I was like, oh, it'll take a little bit for people to get used to the fact that I'm on Tuesdays and Thursdays now instead of Wednesdays and Fridays. The reason being is my daughter Hannah works for me, and her boys are in school. And so if I'm doing my live on a Wednesday, some Mondays I have classes. And then if I do my live on a Wednesday, we don't get started till like 11, and she's got to leave here around 2:30 to get the boys. So it makes for a very short day. Okay, all right. This morning's projects I'm going to show you I'm featuring my October monthly Creative Escape. So every month, my partner and I, Jody and I, partner for a couple events. And this is one of them. This is the only online event that we really partner with, unless we have a special pop-up thing we're doing. And this is every month, and there's 2 ways you can get this. You can just sign up for whatever month you want on a monthly basis, or you can become a part of my subscriber list. And once you sign up to be a subscriber, then it automatically bills you, and you automatically get the class that month. This is an online class. I do show you virtually the projects, usually around the 5th of the month. So registration opens for that on the 5th of every month, and then we close it on the 15th. We order the products, and depending on how shipping is, we usually get them in about the 25th, and then we get everything out to you. So you can do it on month to month, and when you do sign up as a monthly subscriber, you get a couple perks. First of all, one is yours is a little bit cheaper. And the second is every 6 months that you're a subscriber, you get a little gift from me for being one of my subscribers. And then every couple of months or so, we throw in some bonus stuff. So our subscribers get some little perks. And it's a great way not to miss a class. Okay, so this month's class is featuring the Wintry Treetop Bundle. So with the class, you will get access to this video. you will get a PDF with instructions. You will get your kit, which will have everything cut ready for you to put your cards together, except your DSP will not be cut for you. You'll have to cut your DSP. There'll be cutting instructions. You get a half a pack of the DSP. You get a pack of the matching twine, and then you will get a pack of the gems this month, okay? All right, so let me show you the DSP quick. I think I've showed you before. So we have the birds. Thanks for sharing. And then we have this stripe. I always love that one side of our DSP is kind of neutral, so you can use it for whatever. So we have this, and then we have more birds. So any bird lovers out there, these are gorgeous. You know, to be honest with you, when I first saw this bundle, I wasn't real thrilled, but I have played with it so much, and I loved it. I love it. So here we go. And this little bird here fits the die. So yeah. And then we have this one. And we have these. And I just now noticed there's little birds sitting on top of here. I've been showing you this DSP for a couple weeks now. That's how observant I am. And we have this. And this one, actually you can cut at 6 by 6 and then you can make, I mean, this makes just like a pretty good scene. And then of course we have the pussy willows there. I used to have a bunch of pussy willows, dried. Yep, and then we have the wood grain. Okay, so that's the DSP. So you get a half a pack of that. You get your twine and then your gems. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the first project. Let me bring that in here for you. Here we go. So this is our first card. These are a little bit more, last month's were pretty quick and simple. These are a little bit more intricate. Okay, so I do have, I don't know if you want to see me color. I really don't like to color. It takes forever in front of everybody, but I can if you want me to. Okay, this one is basic white, and I cut that at 4 1/4. I do have it scored because I already ran it through the folder. This is the birch, the new birch folder. This is the one that goes with this bundle. All right, and then this is the focal point. This is the seller of this this bundle, is this frame. So I cut the frame out. So that's going to be the next part we do. We're going to pop that up. Let me bring in my mini dimensionals. I need those for this one. Usually that's what I pick out of here first, is the mini dimensionals, and I don't want them. I always want the other ones. And now that I want them, they're not the ones I'm picking out. Oh my goodness. Where are they? I save all my edges that I use for my personal use. I guess I'll have to use some. Let me see what's in this mess. You want me to color? Okay. I was gonna say, do you want me to color? All right, let me get my coloring stuff. I have it all here, just in case you want me to color. Okay, there's mini dimensionals. I have a mess here, and that shouldn't surprise you. All righty, let's prop this frame up first. We're gonna use this mini dimensionals all the way around here. Thanks for liking and sharing. I got a busy day today. I got to film a bunch of videos, and I'd rather be outside because we haven't had any sun for days. Did you order the otters on the early release? I haven't ordered anything other than the kits yet. Good morning, Pam. Yes, those otters are adorable. Okay. I think I have one here. Double. And Nora says hello. Guess she couldn't go a morning without. While you color, you tell stories. Is that why you like me to color? Oh, I don't know if I have any stories to tell today. What should I tell you about? Trying to get this off of here. Thanks, Kay. All right. Good crafty means a mess, yeah. I did clean up a mess. It's just that I had dimensional pack. I saved the edges of the dimensionals. I want this even. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. If you want me to color, I will. I'll color this one for sure. Some of the other ones I'll show you. Okay, see, we have this little swag. I went blank there for a minute. So we'll just stamp that right there. And let me stamp the bird for you. And then for this one, I did 2 of these. I should go get another piece of paper. But let me, okay. All right, so let's color here. We're gonna bring in some Old Olive, and then I'm gonna use Poppy Parade for the red here. So let's do the berries first. How are my grandchildren? They're great. Getting big. The babies are walking. Of course, they're not babies. I mean, they're toddlers now. They were a year in the spring, so they're going on like 16 and 17 months. Everybody was here yesterday but the oldest one. He was in school. So yeah, yesterday while I was trying to work, all 4 were here. That would have been a good live yesterday I would have did a live. Okay, so I made the beak. I used Poppy Parade, and then I made the beak. I used Lemon Lolly for the beak. I'm going to use light and dark. You love these birds, yeah. Light and dark crumb cake for the branches. But yeah, my oldest one will be 8 in December, and he's doing really well in school. Any dating adventures? Dating adventures or daring adventures, maybe? Nope. I don't have anything planned for a while. I kind of would like to do a trip to West Virginia. You know, I'm originally... They are growing in a blink of an eye. You're right. My parents are from my grandparents are from West Virginia. My grandparents are gone. My dad is gone too. He's been gone almost 19 years. But my parents, they're originally from West Virginia, and I have relatives in West Virginia. Not too many left anymore. But anyway, I used to spend my summers in West Virginia as a growing up. And I went last summer, but I just went for a funeral. And I haven't been there for a while. I have a few cousins that are still around there. But it's a pretty depressed state. A lot of people move out of there. There isn't a lot of work. My relatives were coal miners, and I'm talking like West Virginia, like 5 or 6 hour drive. It's not like Martinsburg, which is like an hour and a half away from here. But it's always so pretty in the fall. And they have a bridge day, you know, the New River Gorge, the bridge across the New River Gorge. They have like a call Bridge Day, and a lot of people do the rappel jumping off that bridge. I mean, that's what they do. They have an event, and then they do a bunch of rappel dropping, but it's so pretty. In mid-October, that's when the peak leafing is, and I don't know, I kind of like to go away for a quick weekend for that. I don't know if we are or not. We have to figure that out. You see the tip on that one? That tip is just completely destroyed. And I didn't do it. Okay, I'm going to add just a little bit of dark olive in here just to add a little bit of blending. Not a lot. There we go. That's our leaves. And now the bird, he's a little bit more difficult. This one's colored a little different because this light color, actually I have a bunch of light crumb cakes, and this one actually colored it more yellow, and it was different than the other ones. So I'm going to color him with the light crumb cake that I have. So I'm going to start that first. I use them at classes, okay? All my Stampin' Up! Product is not for my own personal use. I do classes, and so a lot of these get used at classes, and that's kind of what happened. So yeah, I colored his belly with the light crumb cake, and then I'm gonna color the head with Smoky Slate. So I always remind myself that it's they're for business use. So sometimes things like that happen. And then when I have a bigger event. So I did Smoky Slate, light Smoky Slate first, and then I'm going to go over it with the dark Smoky Slate. There we go for him. And then I'm going to go over the light crumb cake with the dark crumb cake. And there you go. So there's our bird. There you go. All colored, and I already had them done. Voila. So we're just going to pop those up. I did do 2 of those. For some reason, one of them didn't make it over here. Okay, let's put some dimensionals on some of these. So that's my event. That's going to be, good morning, Daria. That's going to be my my adventures maybe this fall. I don't know. My it just seems it gets really busy right now because my kids have some stuff planned. I think they're going to go to a soccer game in DC. So I have to watch the baby. I don't know. Okay, there we go. So thinking of you on our little crumb cake one. And then I did cut out these with the dies. They have these little pine cone dies. Pine tree dies. So let's put our card together. First, we're going to put the swag at the top. Good morning, Daria. I think I did say that. You can get this class, guys. We're going to pull back our card in, and we're just going to put this at the top. Okay. I'm going to bring in my silicone mat because I want to put some, I don't want to pop up my pine. I just want them to be flat. Okay. And I'm just going to stick one here and one here. And we're going to put our bird down right there. And then our branch here. We're going to stick that just right in here beside him. And then the other one, if I can find it, goes in here. And then we have the greeting, and I'm going to cut this at an angle and pop this up. So this is the October monthly Creative Escape, and this registration, the registration for this won't be out until the 5th. So I will post it, and then I'll let you know, and then I'll give the link back to the class so you can take a look at it again. But there we go. So there's your first one. Alrighty, moving right along. Here's the second one. Now this one again is basic white, 4 1/4 by 11. So we're gonna fold this in half. I got ink all over me again. I'm gonna run over here quick and get some paper. So that I can do some stamping, coloring for you. Hold on. Nora. All right. Okay, so then the next layer is just a piece of white, and we're gonna pop this up just to give it a little dimensional. Well, she's on a roll today. Okay, we're gonna pop this one up. Whoop, I didn't want to do that. This is what happens when you get stuff prepared ahead of time. I got these ready all last week. Okay, so I have 4 little strips of the DSP here, and we're gonna layer that on the card. I'm gonna pull these off because I don't want them to mess up my layering. I actually got this live ready last week because I knew I wanted to do it today. All right, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to use the green stripe. I'm going to use that one, and I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to stamp on this one. So we're going to stamp the thinking of you always. And I'm going to clean it off because I have it in black, but I'm going to stamp it in garden green on this on the DSP. You did know you can stamp on your DSP, right? And it just fits, but that one was crooked. And we're gonna go with it because I don't have another piece right now. Okay, so let's flip these over and we're gonna start layering them on our card. Yep, the last one I picked up was the one I needed first. Okay, there we go. We're not overlapping, we're just gonna put them right next to each other. Line them up there. And then this one. I'm going to bring in the twine. So we're going to use the garden green. Okay, these guys are still watching. Everybody's being really quiet. Okay, I'm going to put some tape on the back here. Because I'm going to wrap the twine around here twice. Now we're going to pop it up. I'm going to secure the ends of this with some tape. Now we're going to pop it up. I do not know what she sees. But she sees something. Okay. There we go. Okay. Then I have this extra piece here, and we're going to put our bird and stuff on this piece of white here. So actually, I'm going to add that to the card. You love this suite too. I'm glad, you guys. This is my monthly online class. So if you want to get these cards, just sign up for this online class. So I'm just going to stick this right here. Let me do that bow first. Getting ahead of myself. Yeah, I have a retreat the end of October. Some of you are coming. So I don't know if we can squeeze a trip in October or not. If I don't get it in October, I won't be going till next spring. So love the birds, you guys. Love the birds. Yep. Okay, there we go. Now, so I did color this one already, but let me show you how I colored him. Actually, that's not the one. That is the one because I used the darker. When I colored this one, it was the blends that were a little bit lighter. So I'm going to use the darker one. So I'm just going to color, I want the other end. Okay, you still need to sign up for my class. It's open for, I think it's open till tomorrow. Then the class is for retreat close. Okay, so I did the bird all over with the light crumb cake. And then I'm going to bring in the dark crumb cake, and I'm just going to highlight with that one. And that's how I did that bird. It wasn't anything real fancy. I'm going to do the branch here. And do his beak. And the berries. And there we go. So there's our bird. Okay, so he's already done. We're gonna pop him up. And then I have these little pieces here. So this one actually is that same branch, but I stamped it garden green on garden green and then cut it out with the dies. And then I just did some crumb cake pine for this one. All right. Let's put some dimensionals on him. And some mini dimension. I love that we have mini dimensionals now. We have black ones too, but I don't often use them because I guess I don't use a lot of black paper. I do, but it's usually the base that I use for black. All right. Let's stick the bird here. And we'll put some branches. Right in here. Oops, that one didn't stick. And right up here. And then I have these. I'm going to bring in the silicone mat again. And add some tape. And just tuck them in there. And there you go. And of course I added some gems. I forgot to do that in the last one. So let's add some on this one. Because we need these gems, right? The gems make the card. And there we go. Right, so that's the second one. All right, and I just realized, since I'm so prepared, I forgot to cut the DSP for this one, but I'm going to cut it for you right now. So let's go grab my trimmer. And I'm going to grab a piece. I have a bunch of these already cut in 6x6s, so I'm going to grab the piece that I need. So you're getting a real lesson today, because you're going to get paper cutting too, and coloring. So stick with me. I know I have more of that. I wanted to check before I cut into, right there it is. Okay, so for this one, did you see this one? This is my favorite. Okay, so for this one, let's show you this first. The base is real red, 5.5 by 8.5. Now this piece here, the DSP piece, is, I want to make sure I cut this the right way, so I want the wood grain going the right way. So 3x4 for the center. Yep. And then these pieces, let me grab another one. I might have to cut into my bigger stack. I didn't want to do that. I might have to. Because I want my pussy willows going the right direction. I think I'm going to have to do that. And let's see what's over here first. Doesn't look like I have any little tiny pieces of that pattern, so I will have to cut into the bigger piece, which is okay. We'll do that. And so these are 1x4s. So I'm just going to cut a 1-inch strip. Make sure I'm cutting it the right way though. And then by 4. There we go. Okay, so we have all our pieces. Now this is a real thing, Terry, I'm on. It's not a replay. Okay. So let's add these to our card. And there you go. That quick and easy. So there's your card. And then, of course, I stamped the birds. I will show you how I colored those because I made them cardinals. Hopefully you guys are still with me. I never go this long usually. Okay, we're going to do these in red. I'm going to start out with the light real red first. Okay. And then let's color our berries. Yeah, we'll use this one for the berries. do the other tip. Yeah, this is the monthly class, Karen. I know you're one of Jody's subscribers, so you'll be getting that from her. I guess she's doing this class. This is the one I'm doing anyway. Okay, and then we'll make the branch crumb cake. Okay. And I'm going in with light crumb cake for him. I think that's her. And then the birds, the prettier ones, the male bird, at least that's what I always thought I've heard. I'm not a bird person. I mean, I love birds. I'm not a bird like enthusiast, I guess. We have a bird cam. My husband likes to watch the birds. That means we're getting old, right? If he likes to watch the birds. We're gonna give this one just a little red head here. And I'm going in with the darker one to do a little blending. Remember, when you do color with blends, you should always start with your lighter color first. And then I'm going to just add a little red in here. And then with the darker one here, I'm just going to add a little darker here. Just kind of around here. And then we're going to do their beaks. Yeah, that's what I thought. And there we go. So there are birds. And here they're done. Cut out. Okay, so let's pop these up. And then I actually did these and uncolored these already. Okay. And then these two here, we're going to use the mini dimensionals. I'm not giving these away, guys. These are the monthly Creative Escape. So this is a class that can be ordered. Okay. Good to know, Kay. That's what I thought. There we go. So we're going to add that one there. And we're going to put this one right up here. And then I have a piece of crumb cake here, and I'm going to stamp it with the greeting, sending thanks. Oops, I did that. There, that's better. And then I'm just going to trim off the "and much love." So we're just doing the sending thanks. And this, I have this little brown strip, little tiny 1/4 inch strip. I'm going to angle the ends, and I'm going to put this on the back. Move that out so it's even. I ripped that, so this way. There we go. And pop this up. and then bring in the gems. Add some gems. And there you go. Okay, one more. Are you still with me? One more. Oh, and this is for the inside of the card. Because any dark color card, we always put a white inside so you can write on it. There we go. Okay. And here's the last one. So this one I'm using copper clay, and it's 4 1/4 by 11, and I scored it and ran it through the folder. So it has the birch background. And then I did 2 frames, and they're hooked together here. So I did one in crumb cake and then one in garden green. And we are going to just put tape on them. I'm not going to pop these up. Let's start out with the crumb cake one. Okay. So we're just going to layer this right here. I'm going to offset them. Yeah, this frame is the star of the show, I think. Although the birds are pretty cool too. Okay, so there we go. Let's put a little bit of tape underneath here. To layer make some of them lay down. There we go. So there you go, just like that. And then I actually cut these out of the DSP. So we're gonna pop these up. Nora. There we go. We have the white for the inside. And then we're going to stamp the sentiment on here. Let me clean this off. Thanks, guys. I thought these were really cool cards, too. I'm going to trim this down. Okay, sending thanks and much love. So we're going to separate these and then pop them up separately on the card. Let me trim the top of this down just a little bit. Yeah, my favorite is the red one too. Oh, it's your favorite bird. Okay. All right, let's add some gems. Alrighty, there we go. Except I think I added a ribbon on this one. It fell off of that one for some reason. Added a bow, I should say. But where is my, here it is, over here. Cardinals are your favorite one, yep. No, I have no idea what she sees sometimes. Okay, we're just going to add that right there. And there we go. There's the class. There we go. So this is the monthly escape, creative escape for this month. So you get 8 of these. You get, Nora, 4 designs, 2 of each design. You get your half a pack of DSP. You get your pack of baker's twine, linen thread, and then you will get your pack of gems. All right, guys. Okay, thanks for joining me this week. Have a great weekend, and I'll be back on Tuesday with some more fun.